Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. I am doing a 3-pile pick with the Hocus Pocus Tarot deck. Now this is for the remainder of November. Energy for the remainder of November. It is Thursday, November 10th. So this reading is for November 10th till the end of November, till November 30th. So I'm going to be using my Disney Hocus Pocus Tarot deck for this reading. So we have 3 piles here. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I also want to remind you that my readings are for entertainment purposes only and for fun. So let's go ahead and look at the piles here. So we have pile 1. We have a green calcite. Pile 2. A quartz generator, I guess. And pile number 3, rose quartz. So we'll just see what happens here. I have no agenda on this particular one. I just wanted to use the Hocus Pocus deck. And I do really enjoy that movie. I like to watch it every year. So once again, take a few moments to see which stone resonates with you. And I will meet you back here. Pile 1. We'll see you back shortly. Okay, actually, I have one more thing I want to say. So I'm going to look at this book and that came with the tarot deck, and I'm going to tell you what the deck is made up of. So it does have the major arcana cards, like the normal tarot decks. Well, I should say like Rider-Waite, and they have the suits of candles, pumpkins, lightning, and potions. So I wanted to give you a little breakdown of what each suit represents within this deck, so that you know when we are doing the readings what they are affiliated with. So the suit of candles represents emotions, relationships, imagination. The members of its court are creative and harmonious. It corresponds with the element of water. The suit of pumpkins, which by the way, candles would be cups. So suit of pumpkins represents finance, earthly materials, and laborious pursuits. The member of its court are hardworking, reliable. It corresponds with the element of earth, pentacles. The suit of potions represents adventure, creativity, inspiration. The members of its court are courageous and passionate. It corresponds with the element of fire. And I think I actually missed one here. Let's see. We have pumpkins, candles, pumpkins, lightning. Oh, okay. So I missed the element of lightning. Sorry. So I did candles, pumpkins, potions. Let me read the last 2 again. The suit of lightning represents conflict, power, and judgment. The members of its court are powerful and keen. It corresponds with the element of the wind. And the suit of potions represents adventure, creativity, inspiration. The member of its courts are courageous and passionate, and it corresponds with the element of fire. So fire is swords and wind is, fire is wands, wind is swords. So I will go ahead, and I just wanted you to have that background. It's a little bit of a different from the other decks. So we will see you back at pile 1. Okay, pile 1. This is for a general reading for anybody who's watching for the rest of your November. It's just a general reading, and this card right here will be the general energies that are around in your environment for November. So interesting. Justice is the general energy that is coming up for you guys who picked pile 1. So maybe you are standing up for something that you believe in. It's also a reminder that balance is needed in your life, possibly. So the general energies of the universe for you for the remainder of November is balance. Balance brings justice. So that's what this card is meaning to me. Remember that you have to be kind and do things for for balance and harmony, for justice. You can fight for what you believe in, but we all need to work together. And we have the Sanderson sisters here. When they were being not treated very nicely by the people of the town. So let's see what other okay, so Judgment. Oh, funny how that pulled out here too. You have 2 major arcana cards, Justice and Judgment. So all the more the reason to and the Hierophant. I've really moved these cards too. We have 3 major arcana cards here for my people who picked pile 1. So I'm just actually going to work off of these 3 cards because this is quite powerful. I did shuffle this deck, just so you're aware. Yeah, I did. I shuffled these cards. So, but you know what? I pulled them, and we're going to stick with them. So, generally, as I was saying, justice is it appears that with these other 2 cards here, you may need to take a step back, because like the Hierophant card is, well, let me think for a moment. So wow, give me a moment here, I'm thinking. So for my people who picked pile 1, justice and judgment are going together here as, I believe, the main message. And the Hierophant is a sign that you may need somebody to assist you with your situation of whatever you feel has unjustly happened to you. Basically, the Hierophant is here for your guidance. You need to find, I don't know if this is asking you to find somebody to help resolve these problems, but with the Judgment card coming up here, there is something that you thought was dead and buried, and maybe you hid something or something was covered up and you thought you have passed the test and this will never be found out, the truth will never be found out. But with the Justice card coming up here, I feel like the truth is coming out. I don't know if it's something that was done to you that you know that was a disservice, or it's definitely, I think it has to do with either somebody who has the feelings that they thought that whatever they did or said or whatever their actions was buried and done, and nothing would come of it. So it may have been something deceitful. It may have not been something done in deceit. It may have been words that were said so that you wouldn't hurt somebody, so that somebody wouldn't be hurt. But unfortunately, the truth is coming out, and light is these past words or thoughts or deeds are coming back to life again. And whatever the situation is causing fear and grief. And this card, the Hierophant, is saying that you may need to ask for some help in resolving this situation in the best way possible. But with the Justice card, we all have free will in life. So with the Justice card coming up, justice is going to happen. So sometimes we think we can cover things up and hide things, but for some reason, the truth always comes out eventually. So I'm leaving these three cards as your cards for this pick, because I feel like it's a strong message. And whoever picked this pile, either you are part of something that you tried to cover up. It might not be anything like really dramatic, but whatever, it's going to have a dramatic effect unless it's resolved in the proper and right ways. I mean, whether that would be, if something was hurtful to somebody, in the end, their apologies may need to be made. Yeah, with this Hierophant card, I mean, it's definitely asking you, you may need to seek a second opinion, or maybe even if it was something that happened between you and somebody else. Yeah, you may want to ask for a second opinion on how to handle a situation. It definitely feels like it's a situation that needs to be handled humbly and with grace. So yeah, I think that there was something that was said or done that you thought maybe would never rear its ugly head, but it always seems like it does come back. So whoever picked pile 1, Justice is going to be served in this situation, whatever it is. But it's not really a negative. I mean, it can end up to not be a negative situation as long as it's handled properly, whether that be an explanation, an apology, just the truth. Maybe you were afraid, or the other person was afraid to tell you the truth, but whatever it is, this is a very strong message for my pile ones. So thanks for joining me here. I think that's it. I'm only going to do a 3-card reading on this one, and I promise I did shuffle these cards. So if you would like to come back for the other 2 readings, maybe you'll get something out of that as well. If this resonated with you, great. If it didn't, well then you can either check out another pile, or we will see you back again. So I will be back with pile 2 shortly. Welcome back, pile 2, for your reading. Well, pile 1, I have to say, was very interesting. I shuffled these cards, but they were all major arcana. Anyways, let's see what my pile 2's, people who picked pile 2 here. It's the main energy. 2 of Potions. Okay. Let's see what else we get with these. 2 of Potions. Two of Potions. The Fool. And if I recall, the potions was earthly. I'm going to look here just to make sure. Potions was the element of fire, so nope. Potions is fire. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another card. Okay. And pumpkins. So I'm going to go ahead and reference my... Okay, so we have Earth and so we have Pentacles and Wands and the Fool. Okay, so the main energy for this reading is the 2 of Wands. Okay, so 2 of Potions. So that is the 2 of Wands, as I said. So your general energy for this week is basically take some time to figure out what the best move is for you on whatever journey, your spiritual journey, your work journey, your life journey. Your grab a hold of your mission first. The Fool card here can show some naivete and willing to jump into things, but really you need to be careful of this Fool energy. I almost feel like you want to jump into something full force, and this Wands energy is saying that you need to grasp a hold of what your mission is first. Decide how you want to go about doing this, but with this Fool energy, that's good as well, because I mean, it gives you a bit of a childlike quality to this mission or this journey that you want to take, which is always good to have, but it's also kind of a warning, because you want to watch out for those naive qualities that are brought about in the Fool card. Like when he lit the black candle in Hocus Pocus. He was like, oh, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. Well, it caused a disaster for a short period of time, which is what you don't want for the rest of your month. And with the Two of Earth, this is showing a little bit of a balancing act. You know, juggling your earthly desires here on your journey in life. Balancing a balance you might need to, along with deciding what you want, make sure that you do get the balance that is required to make your journey successful. Everything needs to be balanced. That's the success. That's the key to success in anything, really. If you really think about it, I mean, yes, there are winners and losers, and there are winners in every game that we play. I don't want to say losers. There's people who lost. So there's winners in a lot of earthly things that happen now, but if you think about it, balance is the key to making things successful. And sometimes we can miss that. So the Fool is there for a purpose, because the Fool is ready for anything. So that's the good thing here, is that with these cards, is that you're willing to try anything. So that's the good thing on achieving the balance of what you are searching, or what your energy is for this month of November. So like I said, I don't know if it's I'm not going to pull a bunch of clarifiers here, but I am just going to say that your energy for the month of November is you have a mission in mind, and you are ready to jump full force into this mission, but you need to know that caution needs to be taken as well, and balance needs to be achieved. Whether that's in a love relationship, maybe your partner is wanting to do something opposite of what you want to do, and or you disagree with them completely, but you need to move forward and discern what is the best move for this journey to keep you in balance with this person, if that's what you want, if you want the balance, or but it also, this card is also saying that you're very wise and smart, and you have a lot of power, whether that be with your words or your actions. You have a lot of power, and caution is required here, because you can be a little bit naive and want to jump right in, but you have to make sure that balance is achieved. So if this resonates with you, I don't want to get too detailed on whether it's love life or work or family or what it is, but if this resonates with you, you probably already know what the situation is that you are ready to jump into, but you need to concoct your potions and your plans to make sure that balance is achieved, is the basic message here. Max. I was trying to think. Max lit the black flame candle because he's like, oh, let's check out the old broads. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you'd like, you can stick around for pile 3, and we will be back with you in a moment. Welcome back, pile 3, for your reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the book here because I will need to look at the suits again and make sure I know which suits I'm using. So here we go with our pile 3 reading. Okay. Oh, so the moon is the main energy for you, pile 3, on the remainder of the month of November. So that is hidden, could be hidden energies. What you see might not be what is. I'm going to pick these over again because they fell out of the deck and I don't feel like they were the right card. Okay, so here we go. 9 of Potions. Oh, I like that card. I'm looking at the card here. Okay. And Suspension. Okay, so for potions, that is our suit of fire. So that's Wands. And the moon and Suspension. Okay, so Suspension is the Hanged Man in AE weight version of tarot. The moon, and then we have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 9 of Potions. I was looking for the 9th potion bottle, but it was hidden in there, so I was like, where is it? Yeah, so anyways, okay, so the moon is hidden energy. We're going to have that as your main energy for the week, for the actual remainder of the month of November. Okay, Hanged Man, the moon, and 9 of Wands. So the moon has you questioning your abilities, but this 9 of Potions is showing through great challenges you are always successful. And it's a balanced success. With the Hanged Man here, the Hanged Man tends to be show that you are facing a decision, not a decision. You are getting what you deserve. So lesson wise, spiritually, and the Hanged Man is representative, well, suspension in this case is representative of kind of this questioning yourself and your abilities is leaving you paralyzed, really. So you already know what needs to be done. And because of this Moon card here, the energy is stopping you from achieving your goals. What you want to do can be achieved, and already you will be successful if you can get yourself out of this Moon energy. So it's like this success is waiting right here for you. But the Hanged Man can mean a couple different things, and in this reading I am taking it as a paralyzed feeling. It is like stopping you from your success. I mean, your abilities are strong, and you need to put that crown on your head for the powerful person that you are. You are way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. In this picture of the moon, Mary is well, she appears to be, well, the moon is showing that she's questioning her abilities, and it's yeah, I mean, not she. I'm going beyond here. I'm thinking of you, whoever has picked this reading. You are tougher on yourself. You're your own worst enemy in a way, and it can stop you from achieving your goals, but you are so strong within yourself that don't allow this Hanged Man energy to paralyze you from moving forward with your goals and what you have planned. Yeah, so this moon energy can be debilitating because it's throwing in extra questions and concerns, and possibly making you think that it's not the right time, or you can't do it. It's making you feel like there might be some kind of obstacles in your way, or it could mean that you have people that are throwing obstacles in your way. But because of this card, you need to not question yourself. I feel like somebody is trying to throw you off your game. And you need to press forward, because the Hanged Man in this particular card reading is showing you locking yourself up. I mean, the Hanged Man is a card of kind of making your own bed and lying in it, in a sense, especially in this reading. I mean, in all readings it can be, or in readings it can be generally, but in this particular reading, it's you caging yourself, and you knowing it, in a sense. So yeah, I really think that whatever your goal is, whatever you're reaching for, success is there. It's almost as if the success is already there, but you're like afraid to push that final button to move forward. Something's stopping you, and it's yourself, really, is the way that I'm seeing it. Yes, there may be somebody, there may be people throwing obstacles in your path, but ultimately you are going to be successful with whatever you want to move forward with. And yeah, that's it. I mean, you are your own worst enemy in this case, and you are making a lot of your own issues. See, the moon is a secretive card, and it hides things, and it's mysterious, and it's emotional. So there might be some emotions as well coming with this energy for my pile 3 people for the remainder of the month of November. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of families are getting together for holiday celebrations coming up, and it may have something to do with, you know, a family member throwing some questions in your way, but ultimately it's you that has to stop that, because your success is set. I mean, of course, free will can change things and situations can change things, but from these cards, I think that it is success if you can get out of your own way. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wanted to use these cards so much. Yeah, I just love these. You know, it's a little bit different when you have to acclimate to the, you know, what their cards mean, but ultimately the major arcana is still there. It's just the cards have different titles. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you come back again for some more readings. And also go ahead and check out, what you can do is check out the other readings on my page, and like and share this if you did. And again, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.